4 cups of tea, please. One of them black, and a cheese sandwich.
You're better off waiting in here. It's hell out there.
No, not yet.
This is Mireille Enos. You may know her from her scenery-chewing performance as War, one of the 4 horsepersons of the apocalypse in Good Omens, and she continues to play CIA agent Marissa Wiegler in Hanna. But becoming a badass like this doesn't necessarily happen overnight. You have to start somewhere. For example, one of Mireille's first credits was in the TV movie Face of Evil, in which she's accidentally killed in an airport bathroom, shoved into a suitcase, then thrown into a landfill. Shortly after, Mireille began her journey to conquer television, eventually showing that she had the ability to play characters with hints of a dark side. Whether she was hitting on a fireman while kneeling in front of a coffin at a funeral in an episode of Rescue Me, or having a suspiciously glib reaction to her husband's untimely death in CSI Miami.
I can't believe this is happening.
Come on, get her, Caruso. And in this episode of Without a Trace, her performance as a 911 operator seeking personal revenge against her rapist is brief but powerful.
I am hanging up, and if you ever call me again, I will...
Then in 2007, Mireille got her first big break in the HBO series Big Love, which focused on a community of fundamentalist Mormons practicing polygamy. Mireille's experience growing up as a Mormon came in handy when she played the sweet, innocent Kathy Marquardt, who's excited about becoming a devoted second wife to a struggling family.
I saw your light on and brought you pie.
And while Kathy is just, so full of hope, her twin sister Jodine, also played by Mireille, has completely lost all hope as second wife to a truly awful man. The Marquardt sisters weren't necessarily part of the main cast, but they each had their own complex story, especially Jodine, who wasn't above secretly acting out a little bit to shake things up in the miserable marriage that she was a part of.
Sister Lois, it's not for me to give you the forgiveness you seek.
After a 3-season run on Big Love, the same casting director brought Mireille in for the crime drama The Killing, in which she and Joel Kinnaman play homicide detectives trying to solve the murder of a young girl. She was nominated for an Emmy and a Golden Globe for her portrayal of Sarah Linden, who becomes consumed with solving the case even at the expense of her own mental health.
You don't seem like the type that shares your toys. And that's what Rosie was, right?
During her time on The Killing, Mireille had prominent roles in feature films like Gangster Squad and World War Z with Brad Pitt. But television, well, more specifically streaming, has really pushed her to the forefront, as she's brought an otherworldly doom to Earth as War in Good Omens. And when she reunited with Joel Kinnaman as a CIA agent hunting down a teenage girl in Hanna, the roles of protagonist and antagonist were a little more blurry sometimes, with Mireille's character having elements of regret for her past.
I did my job because you failed to do yours.
As for Mireille's past, it's been a wild ride of colorful characters that run the gamut from virtuous and pure to literally trying to wipe out humanity in an alliance with the Antichrist. With range like that, there's no telling what Mireille might do next, and I think I'm a little scared.